Are you looking for the key to unlock success? Do you want to achieve your goals and dreams, but feel like something is holding you back? We all want to be successful, but sometimes it can feel like an uphill battle. You work hard and put in the effort, yet you still don't see the type of results that you desire. It's easy to get frustrated and overwhelmed when your goals don't seem to be within reach. The key is a mindset shift. By changing how we think about success, we can unlock our potential and achieve our dreams. Today, I will share 5 key mindsets that you need to have for success and how to go about making those shifts so that you can improve your personal as well as your financial success. Hello, and welcome to Rise to Your Money Power, where we have honest conversations to empower you around your relationship with money. I'm Pamela Plick, and I am on a mission to empower women to confidently build wealth from the inside out. I help purpose-driven women overcome feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or stuck related to their personal relationship with money so that they can become confident, achieve peace of mind, financial freedom, and impact without fear. I do this through my signature programs and services, as well as events and community. What is mindset and how can it help? A mindset is a set of related beliefs that shape how we see the world and function in it. For example, if you have a positive mindset, you focus on the good things and that are all around you and stay optimistic rather than dwelling on the negative. Mindset is important because it influences how you act. Your behaviors are based on what you think and believe. We all operate from a certain mindset, even if we're not aware of it. The interesting thing is a lot of our mindset and our beliefs and the way we see the world are imprinted upon us as children. You know, what did we see growing up? Was there a feeling of lack? Was there a feeling of prosperity? And what did you hear, not only your parents, but other influencers, what did you hear them say? How did they speak about the world? And so we operate from a certain mindset, even if we're not aware of it. Mastering these patterns of thought is a matter of choice. An important thing to remember about mindset is that they're learned. You're not born thinking a certain way. You pick it up from others and from your experiences in the world. That's the good news. It means that anyone can purposely transform their mindset. Let me share with you some of the benefits of having the right mindset. Making a mindset shift can have a huge impact on your personal and your professional life. Some of the benefits include greater overall happiness and well-being. Because you're seeing the world in a positive light, you feel healthier and more satisfied. Higher self-esteem. You'll have more confidence. You'll view things that you currently can't do as skills that you have to master, not as a negative, but as an opportunity. Another benefit is that a healthy attitude towards failure and setbacks. You'll bounce back from those bumps in the road and use each challenge as a valuable learning experience. Another benefit is a successful career or business. You'll be able to identify opportunities and act on them. You're able to take more risk that would potentially benefit you in the long run. Another benefit is the improvement in your relationships. With you focused on growth and development, you'll be able you'll be an inspiration to others and surround yourself with like-minded people. Also, stress reduction. You'll feel you're better able to handle stress and won't feel overwhelmed when you're busy or under pressure. And then lastly, increased creativity. You'll incorporate creativity and innovative thinking into all areas of your life. There are 5 key mindsets for success that I want to talk to you about now. The first mindset, and it's interesting that these mindsets correspond to the money archetypes. I talked about the 8 money archetypes in a previous episode, but these 5 key success mindsets correspond to the ideal archetypes that we want to develop when it comes to our relationship with money. And so the first mindset is the growth mindset. This mindset is a foundation for all change. And without it, you'll have difficulty adopting the other mindsets. If you have a growth mindset, you tend to believe that your talents, your intelligence, your skills are developed through a combination of focused work, effective practice, and guidance from others. Recognize this mindset? Well, it's the magician when it comes as it relates to the archetype. The magician is the money archetype that has a quiet knowing that everything is in divine order, that there is enough to go around, and that the universe is supporting you in achieving your goals. The second mindset is the abundance mindset. And the abundance mindset says there's enough to go around for everyone. There's no lack. And when we operate from a perspective of abundance, we make better decisions and we radiate generosity. That's another characteristic of the magician archetype as well, that there is an abundance mindset. The third mindset is creativity mindset. And that relates to the creator artist money archetype. The creativity mindset says that anyone can be creative, not only artists. It uses various tools to unlock imagination and innovation and apply it to various issues. It's interesting, for the longest time, I used to say that I was not creative because I am very analytical, methodical, and, I think things through. But then I realized that absolutely I'm creative. I come up with different solutions. I have a successful business. And, the other types of work that I do, that relates to creativity. And the money archetype that this relates to is the creator artist. The creator artist has one foot in the spiritual world, one foot in the physical world, and they're using their talents, their unique talents and gifts to serve the world. So creativity, have a creativity mindset. The fourth mindset is problem solving. The problem solving mindset, it says no problem is too much to overcome. It uses brainstorming and other techniques to identify and solve problems. The mindset that the archetype that the problem solving mindset applies to is the warrior money archetype, because the warrior is an archetype that gets things done. She creates the plan. She looks at what the challenges, what the opportunities are, look for those resources, gets advice, but ultimately makes her own decision and uses that information to solve problems as well as create the success that she desires. And the last money mindset that you want to have is entrepreneurial mindset. Whether you have a business, you're an entrepreneur, or even you're a professional in a corporate career, you still want to have that entrepreneurial mindset. Now, CEOs and business owners with this mindset seek out opportunities and they act on them. Again, whether you have a business that you're running or you're working for someone else, this still applies to you. The entrepreneurial mindset: innovate in the face of challenges and don't let risk prevent them from pursuing new ideas. Now, the entrepreneurial mindset also is a characteristic of the warrior when we're talking about the warrior money archetype. So learning to innovate in the face of challenges, looking at opportunities, and if something you need to course correct, getting all the information that you need to make that shift. If you learn skills and techniques to adopt these and nurture these 5 mindsets, you'll experience benefits in all areas of your life, personal as well as professional and financial. Now, it does take time to start seeing the results, but there are things that you can do each day to take one step closer. So, how do you begin to shift your mindset? I'm going to talk about 5 ways that you can begin to shift your mindset. The first way to begin to shift your mindset is to be aware of your own thinking. Now, this is a good place, we want to assess what's your current mindset. This is a way of thinking that's been unconsciously shaped through your experiences and influences of others. There's a statistic, the research has shown that 90, of all of the thoughts that go through our head each day, 95% of those thoughts are unconscious. So only about 5% we are consciously thinking those thoughts, which is really interesting. Now, a way to look at your mindset and your current way of thinking, there are some questions that you can ask yourself. First of all, how positive are you? How do you view issues, problems, and challenges? Do you allow them to get you down, or do you look at them as an opportunity to overcome and move forward? Do you celebrate the successes of others or feel envious? It's okay to admire what someone has done, but you don't want to feel envious. That's not a positive emotion. And you also want to celebrate, what the accomplishments of others. And if it's something that you would like to accomplish, you can just quietly say to yourself, and that's for me. So do you celebrate the successes of others? Are you overly concerned with how others see you? Are you focused on what you don't have rather than what you do? Do you have a feeling of lack rather than a feeling of prosperity? Do you see the world's resources as limited and scarce? Or do you see them as abundant? Are you a creative person? Where do you use your creativity in your daily life? So these are some questions that you can ask yourself to understand what your current mindset is and where there is an opportunity for you to shift. The second way to shift your mindset is to practice gratitude. And, gratitude is at the heart of everything. It really is the best way. One of the best ways to manifest is really to practice gratitude. So what do you focus on? The things that you have or the things that you want? People who practice gratitude are much happier and more successful than those who only notice what they're lacking. You can start practicing gratitude right away by brainstorming a list of things that you're grateful for. There's no item too small or seemingly too insignificant to go on this list. Think about your family, your friends, your job, health, and hobbies, or the fact that you woke up this morning and today is a new day. A daily practice of gratitude and giving thanks is even more effective. Buy a notebook and make it into your gratitude journal. Write down 5 things each day that you're grateful for. Remember, gratitude, when we're practicing gratitude, what we appreciate appreciates. So focus on the positive, what you have, what you're thankful for, not what you don't have. The third way to shift your mindset is to find your inspiration. Inspiration helps when we're trying to come up with ideas or solve problems. When we mistakenly believe that it comes in a flash out of the sky, that inspiration just magically appears, but that's not how creativity works. To stay in touch with our creativity, we need to practice it on a daily basis so that we can tap into it when we need it. And there's many sources of inspiration that you can use. And just to give you a few examples, maybe walking in the park, or if you have a beach nearby, walking on the beach. Yoga or meditation is a great way to gain inspiration. Music, which is one of my favorites. I love music. Putting on some music, and that's an awesome way to gather inspiration. Quotes, looking at quotes that you love, painting, playing music, or some other creative activity is another way. Reading blogs or reading inspirational books are also a good way to gain inspiration when you need it. Even having a conversation, just a really good conversation. Thinking of good memories is another way. Looking at your gratitude list, going back through your gratitude journal and reminding yourself of all the ways that you are blessed and all the great things that you have in your life. And another source can always be your family and your friends. And anything can make you feel inspired. It can be anything, whatever just works, gives you joy and gives you inspiration is what works. Choose something that always you can get excited about, so that you can turn to it whenever you need a boost of inspiration and creativity. Now, the fourth way to shift your mindset is to try new things. All of the 5 mindsets that we talked about are concerned with growth and the love of learning. A great way to transform your mindset is to find something new to learn. It doesn't have to be something related to your career or something practical, and you don't have to be good at it. The process of learning itself will help you transform. Maybe picking up a musical instrument or a new language. If you're into sports, taking up, a new sport, or even just learning about a new topic will help you shift your mindset. Remember, the whole point is to get you learning and expanding your perspective. It shouldn't be stressful, and you want to choose something that's interesting and fun. The fifth way to shift your mindset is to study successful lives. It's much easier to transform your mindset when you see how it's done. That's why it's a good idea to learn from people who've mastered the process. One way to do this is to read biographies and autobiographies of successful people, or even people that you admire or who've overcome adversity. Choose celebrities and business leaders and read about how they became successful. If you're not a big reader, then you can listen to interviews and watch videos. Try to get insight into how they think and how they operate. Even better, seek out people you consider successful and hang out with them. People that are where you aspire to be. Pick their brain, feel their positive influence, transform your mindset and your life. Ultimately, transforming your mindset requires that you practice gratitude by focusing on the abundance in your life and finding inspiration from creative activities or conversation. Additionally, challenging yourself to learn something new can help open up a world of possibilities for success. And finally, taking some time to study successful people's lives is an invaluable way to gain insight into how they think and operate so that you can use it as motivation in your own journey towards greatness. By incorporating these ideas into your daily routine, you'll be well on your way to developing the 5 mindsets required for lasting success. Now, to recap what we talked about today, we talked about how to transform your thinking and achieve your dreams through a mindset makeover. We talked about what is a mindset and how can it help. We talked about the benefits of having the right mindset, the 5 keys, the 5 key mindsets for success, and 5 ways to begin shifting your mindset. So I'd love for you to take some time to reflect on your current relationship with money and where you are in relationship to your goals and dreams, and ask yourself these 3 questions to help give you clarity and motivate you into action. Number 1, what 3 activities can I do to feel more inspired? Number 2, who are some successful people whose lives and mindsets I would like to learn from? And lastly, how can daily gratitude help me focus on the abundance in my life? I'd like to offer you 2 free gifts that will help you to take this learning even further. My first gift is for you if you would like to learn more about your relationship with money and how it might be preventing you from taking action to achieve the life that you envision. Then I invite you to take my free money type quiz. It only takes 5 minutes to complete, and it can change your life. The second gift is for you if you're ready to outline a mini plan so that you can overcome your challenging patterns, blocks, and identify your next steps towards building an empowered relationship with money and creating the financial freedom that you desire, then I invite you to apply for a Money Power Breakthrough Call with me. To take advantage of either of these gifts, just go to PamelaPlick.com. And again, it's PamelaPlick.com/thank you. That's PamelaPlick.com/thank you. And both of those free gifts are right there on the page. Then once you've taken advantage of the free gifts, then take some time and check out the other tools and resources that I have for you that will help you to start unlocking your financial freedom and setting yourself up for long-term success. In closing, I'd like to leave you with this thought. Hang out with successful people and feel their positive influence. Transform your mindset and your life. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Until next time, remember, you can rise to your money power.